What's going on, YouTube? This is Nikia, and I'm coming to you with my very first Get Ready With Me video. I am going to be starting a channel here on YouTube. It won't have any specific content, just whatever it is that I'm doing for that day. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. Gonna be going to the movies with my husband today, so just trying to get a little cute. And I always start off with my eyebrows when doing my makeup. There's no specific way that I do them. I just kind of draw them on and then clean them up afterwards. As you can see, I was not born with hairy eyebrows, unfortunately. So I have to fill them in, or pretty much draw them on, I should say. You hear noise in the background, my fan's going. So please excuse that. And I'm sorry if I'm kind of low. I'm looking in my mirror right down here. I know you guys can kind of see it right there, but I'm looking in there as I do my eyebrows. To me, my eyebrows never look the same. Some people say that they do, but I know you guys, well, I can't say I know that you guys do, but I watch Benji Brown, and he has a character that he always does named Kiki, and Kiki does makeup tutorials on YouTube. And when he's doing his makeup, or when Kiki is doing her makeup, I should say, she always says she's right-handed. And when she's trying to do the left side of her face, she says that she wished that she was both-handed, as it'll make it easier. For me, that's the way that I feel when it comes to eyebrows, because I don't know, it's kind of weird doing your left brow with your right hand. But I'm kind of getting it done. So yeah. And the pencil that I'm using is just a brown pencil that I got from the beauty supply store. And the color is rich chocolate brown. I don't necessarily always buy a whole bunch of name brand makeup. I have some, but when it comes to my eyebrow pencils, I really like to keep it simple. They all work the same, in my opinion. And the concealer that I use for my eyebrows is the 3D Face Creations by Kiss. And mine is level 10. I mean, I use both sides. It's not one specific side that I like more than the other. I use both sides. I'm gonna pull this mirror up, so excuse me if you can't see what's going on, but I'm just gonna clean my eyebrows up. One side done. Excuse the lighting also. I'm going to have to get this lighting corrected, but for the time being, this is what I got going on. While I'm doing my makeup, since this is my first video, I guess I can kind of tell you guys a little bit about myself. I am 37 years old. I have a 12-year-old daughter, and I am married almost 15 years. I've been with my husband for going on 24 years. I'll let you do the math on that. It's been a long time. And a lot of, people, when I tell them my age and, they ask me how long Corey and I have been together, they're like, what? But yeah, I've been with him for a really long time. I have 4 brothers and 1 sister. A bunch of nieces. Very few nephews. But I love them all very dearly. My husband and I work a lot, so we try and get out as often as we can, spend quality time together. And since my daughter is going to a slumber party, we've decided to take advantage of that and get out for a little bit. So that's always an excuse to, get dolled up or whatever. Now, as you can see, I just put some concealer on my eyes to cover up the dark circles. This is just going to be a really simple makeup, nothing too extravagant. Right now, I'm just going to put on my transition color, but what I think I'm going to do is, I'll probably do a little bit of pink, but this palette is the NYX Full Throttle palette. I'm using the color right here. It's a really pretty color. I normally use it as my transition color. And also, before continuing on, I'm going to use this color here on my brow bone. This palette does not have the colors on the back, the names of the colors, I should say. But this is just like a, kind of like a nude looking color with a little bit of shimmer in it. Just to use that as my brow bone color. Just to set that brow bone. Then I'll go back in with my transition color brush and kind of just blend that out a little bit. Felt like something was in my eye. So since I am going to be wearing something that has pink in it, I may do a little bit of pink on my eyelids. I'm just looking at all of my little palettes here to see which one I want to use. No, I'm not going to use this one. I don't want to use this one either. I think that I'm going to go with this little Neon Brights 24 color pearl eyeshadow palette by Profusion. Just something that I picked up. I believe I got this one from Burlington's, and I like the colors because they are really pretty and vibrant. So I just picked it up. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm just trying to look at my skirt back there and the color pink that it actually has in it. I think I'm going to go with this dark pink right here. This one right here at the bottom. Just tap it in there a little bit. Tap off the excess and just sweep it over the lid. Might be easier to just pat it on. Get a little bit more pigment when you pat it instead of swiping it. I do not do makeup professionally. I did go to cosmetology school, but of course, if you went to school for cosmetology, you know that makeup is a very small portion of it. I do my own makeup. I am not a professional, but I know what I like, and I learn from watching others on YouTube. Some of my favorite YouTubers that do makeup is the Jamaican makeup artist, or her other name is Lyric Rochester. She does great makeup. There's a couple other people that I watch. One is named Arneld and Alyssa. They're twins. They're from Oakland, California, and they're both really, really good at doing makeup. And I like to watch the both of them as well. Just to kind of get inspiration. And, you know, just to see the different things that they like to do when they're doing their makeup. There's a few others that I watch as well that I cannot quite think of at the moment. Some of them I've been watching for years, and they don't really post as often as they did years ago. Fabulosity is me. She's one of them. She's more into doing hair now. She's, you know, she does a little bit of makeup, but she's really into doing hair now. Time the Infamous. She's really good as well. She's another YouTuber that I like to watch do makeup. So there's a few that I like to watch. Now I'm going to put on my mascara. And I like the Wet n Wild Mega Length. I have a few other ones that I don't really use all that often. I have a couple Elf, Maybelline, but I find that the Wet n Wild Mega Length is best for me because, like eyebrows, I don't have very much of a eyelash either. My eyelashes are very thin. They're very short. They curl up. And because this spoolie is so small, it really catches my eyelashes. So I'm just going to put some mascara on. And this is the steps that I take when I do my makeup every time. This is not something that anybody has to follow. Again, this is not a tutorial. This is just a get ready with me. And this is just the order that I go in when I do my makeup. Okay. So now, I don't know if you can see, I have a little bit now. A little bit of lashes. Now I am going to move on to my face. Yeah. What I like to use for my foundation is Black Opal, the Black Opal stick. And this here is in the color Nutmeg. I don't know if you can really focus in. The color Nutmeg. And also, prior to me putting that on, I like to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. And mine is in the name Warm Honey. And I kind of just like to add that all over my face to mix in with the nutmeg. And then I just go in with my nutmeg. And shout out again to the Jamaican makeup artist. This is one of the first foundations that she used. And I like the coverage that she got with it. As you can see, I have some acne scars and they cover it. I also have freckles. I also have moles on my face. So this pretty much covers everything. I'm just going to use a foundation brush and blend it all in. Now, some people like to put foundation on their neck. That's not something that I do. I'm not really into putting foundation on my neck because I don't like makeup on my clothes. If anyone out there knows of any type of foundation that won't bleed onto your clothes, let me know. But for the most part, this is the only foundation that I use. I used to use CoverGirl, but I found that I like the foundation sticks better. So versus the liquid, and Black Opal has been good to me, and because of that I have not really been in too much of a hurry to change it. Now I'm just going to take my beauty blender and kind of go around my eyebrows and then just kind of settle that in a little bit. Just push it into the skin. Now I'm going to take my Dermablend setting powder, and this is in the color of Cool Beige. And normally I would go under my eyes with concealer, but today I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to set my foundation with this under my eyes only. Well, my eyes and then my chin and all of that good stuff. Okay. I got a little bit on my shirt. That's one of the reasons why I do not get dressed until after I'm done with my makeup. Now I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face with my Black Opal setting powder. And this is in the color of medium golden brown. And then I'll just go over the setting powder that I put with my Black Opal face powder. I'm not very big on contouring or anything like that. Sometimes I'll contour my nose, but it's not that often that I do that. Now that I am done with setting my face, I'm going to go in with a black Wet n Wild eyeliner and just put some eyeliner on my bottom waterline. I have very little eyes, so I like to kind of spread out my black eyeliner. Sorry, you guys. I need to find my smudger. Hey, where is it? Okay, I think it's inside of that one. And my camera's on top of it, so let's see what else I can use. I'll just use this one for now, just to kind of smudge that out. Excuse the faces I'll make. It's been said that women make some crazy faces when they do their makeup, and I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Now, what little bit of lashes I have on the bottom, I'm going to put some mascara on. Now I'm going to add my highlight. Oh, Missy Lynn. Missy Lynn is another YouTuber that I like to watch. She does makeup and get ready with me's and vlogs and everything. But this is her palette that she came out with. It's the Eyeshadow and Baked Highlighter Palette. And this is by BH Cosmetics. I love her highlighters. As you can see, they're being used a lot. This one actually broke, but it was almost gone before it broke, so I got a good use out of them. As you can see, I love my highlight. come back to that, and I'm going to go in with my NYX blush. This one is in Tuscan. A little bit goes a long way. And if you keep seeing me look back here, there's also a big mirror. So I have this mirror, that camera, and that mirror that I'm looking in. I also like to put a little bit of highlight on my Cupid's bow right here. And then now we need to figure out what lipstick we want to wear. So let's see. What is this one? I think I'm gonna go with this one. This is I was gonna do this matte. This is by NYX, and it is called Sweet Pink. But I don't know. I like this Wet n Wild one too. Let's